Rhythm, getting it in the right time.
Isaac got stripped by quickly. 2-on-1 with Abaji. And that's going to be a foul against Bain. And I'm anticipating they're going to go to the monitor to sort this out. Desmond Bain whistled for the foul. And Abaji coming in the aftermath to have his teammates back. Here's Quickly. Quickly taking issue with the way that he was either thrown or fell to the court.
For a flagrant foul.
Well, you see the wrap right here, and then Bain going for the ball. I think it's right at the end, the extension with that right arm.
He knocked the ball loose.
He knocked the ball loose, but that follow through and obviously his strength. But right there, that's the unnecessary portion of that play. And of course, the Toronto.
Complete clarification: the Pistons lost at Utah and at LA Clippers. They beat the Lakers the next time out to avoid 3 in a row.
They lost at the Clippers when Kawhi Leonard went off for 55.
Yes, indeed.
I was watching you and Johnny do that game.
Of Dennis Schroeder here, look.
Now they're talking a little bit.
He's talking. Oh, he pointed. There it is right there, George. That's what did it.
Devin Carter in the paint to Cardwell. Ellis grabbed and fouled by Ron Holland. Oh, demonstrative. He wants to point out what happened. Ellis went down. It all happened in a heartbeat.
Yeah, Ellis will come away feeling like he won that exchange because Ron Holland has been ejected from the game. And watch him, he's going to sell this push. Look at this. He's going to sell this push. Oh! I don't think he needed to sell it. Fisher was right there on it, and they didn't waste any time giving Ron Holland the heave-ho. They lock up, neither one letting go. They continue to bump a little bit, and Ron did that, and that's what got him chased.
Well, you can't have that when the game's on the line. It's an important game. That's a good lesson.
Yeah.
That kind of push and you're gone.
The prior players under review.
He and Denham, they have been the two guys offensively that have killed the Suns here in this fourth quarter.
Great job defensively, but the Suns scrambling for the loose ball. Who's going to get it? And we'll get a tie-up. What now?
Oh, and that's the tech. That's the tech on Denham. He just literally just pushed. He literally just pushed Dylan Brooks over.
Well, Mann and O'Neal have been hot this entire second half, and they are nose to nose at the moment. And boy, Royce is the guy you've got to push.
And Dylan just needs to stay out of it. Like
now
Terrence
Porter
Mann
Jr. is pushing on DeMarre Carroll.
Yeah, Terrence Mann needs to, like, he's trying to get Dylan kicked. So he just needs to, Dylan needs to stay out of it so he doesn't pick up his second foul, technical foul. But I mean, Denham just totally just pushed Dylan. This is going to be interesting here, but good hustle by all players.
Allen Bouye, so it's Williams there.
Now you got a jump ball. And Dylan's just holding the ball, and then Denham just pushes him over. Now the official caught that. So that's an automatic tech. Now Terrence Mann and Royce O'Neal, now they are into a scrum. But right here, I mean, Dylan is doing what he's supposed to do. Hold the ball.
Yeah, and you can see the rookie
just
clearly extend the arms, push Brooks in the back.
And again, Dylan did the right thing. Stay out of it. He understood he had a tech already.
And the rookie coming over chirping.
Oh, man, that was too easy. Too easy for Russell Westbrook.
And that's going to be a foul against DeRozan. You see what they do,
and
Miami, even after makes.
That's going to cause a little bit of problem. DeMar is not happy. He is not to be messed with, man. It takes so much to send him over the top. But once he gets there, there is no backing down, and he's going to let you know about it.
DeRozan was called for the foul initially right here on Larson.
And listen, he was saying, don't do that. And it makes me wonder if we go back to the previous possession on the other side of the ball with the Kings having the offensive possession, what happened?
Great point. Great point. He might have objected to something a little bit earlier.
The play is under review for a hostile act situation.
Here it is at the other end, the previous sequence. Didn't particularly see anything in that sequence before Russ laid it in.
I'm telling you,
but you never know what's said or done. DeRozan in his 17th year. And this was 2 possessions ago. Larson bumping DeRozan there, and he was called for the foul. So at least in that sequence, DeRozan went to the free throw line.
And floor, there are expectations. And
DeRozan and Adebayo.
They talking now.
I have something to say.
After the foul on DeRozan continues in the situation and escalates the situation in an unsporting manner. So there's a technical foul on DeRozan. We're going to shoot one shot, then Miami's going to get the ball side out with 14 on the shot clock.
I think that's only the second technical that DeMar's had all season.
So the foul stands on DeMar. There's a technical foul also assessed.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know this isn't the Drew League, but in the summertime at the Drew, that's just to play on.
Yeah.
Hey, we keep it moving. Back out to Levine. He drives it. And the Heat get the block inside. Bounce pass to Larson. And he's collared by DeRozan. Yeah, you don't want to mess with Compton right there. It was a foul.
And that's what DeMar said. He said it was a foul. He was. I mean, listen, you're trying to foul someone so that they don't have a three-point opportunity. You're going to foul him hard. He went for the ball, got him across the arm.
I was like, what are you going to do? Oh, that could be upgraded to a flagrant penalty.
Yeah. He got contact with the head from that angle.
There was wind up and impact.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be intentional either, like for it to be upgraded. That intention has nothing to do with it. It is the wind up that you're talking about.
Involving Larson and DeRozan. Back in the second quarter, there was the foul by DeMar. And then he said something. DeRozan and the Kings ended up getting a technical in the ensuing sequence. And then just a moment ago, you saw what transpired.
This is going to, meet the criteria for an F1. And from our vantage point, we were kind of the opposite angle. You did not see the contact to the
He said, do something. Do something. Is there a problem here? I mean, like that scene from the movie, you know what?
Sometimes you got to remind someone who they're messing with, right?
Atlanta rebounding team. Morant, man, big body contact, got the ball back, and then Gay will tie him up. And the Grizzlies are absolutely incensed that there was no foul call made on the play. And now Morant, and an exchange of words, and coaches and security staff all on the floor. Morant took exception as he felt he was pulled down by the jersey and there was no foul called.
I don't know what happened after because Morant was the one that had see here, no call there. Good job by Morant though to even come up with the basketball.
So both teams heading back to their benches. Headsets, they can communicate with each other on the floor. They can also communicate with Secaucus. There's the initial play. Thought there should have been a foul there.
The on-court ruling is a jump ball between Morant and Muhammad. After that, there's a play altercation, which is now under review.
Here's pretty much jumped straight up in the air on that move to the basket.
Yeah, when you look at it, that probably is a no call. That you want to know who's in Secaucus tonight?
Yeah, partner, who's having some lemon pepper wings tonight?
Ashley Moyer-Gleish, Jonathan Sterling, and Scott Foster.
I don't wonder what Morant took offense to.
Yeah, you don't know if there were words involved, but
straight up, did he not?
He did. And you watch here. He goes straight up. What's to be mad about? That's great defense.
And then Mo reaches back, ties him up.
Maybe he had him in the headlock. Maybe
if he did, it was very brief.
Maybe it was a brief headlock, but you know. The initial
and
play.
Then here's where the fireworks started. Ja gets up and shoves Mo Gay. Now that's got to be a technical foul on Ja.
It will be, because Mo did nothing.
The on-court ruling is a jump ball between Morant and Muhammad.
Near turnover. Don't want to foul. Murphy, no. 3, pops out. They just let him shoot it. It's loose. No need to foul. And now Dort and Fears engage in a little extra contact. Everybody coming off the bench as this has been escalating here as Dort and Fears tied up there at the end. And now the officials, everybody's going to have to look and see when this happened. I'm sure they're going to try to check as to whether or not it happened with time still on the clock. But you got both benches erupting over there. Dort and Fears, they're still jawing at one another.
Yeah, and this has been building for a while. If you're the Thunder, you won the game, it's over. Get away. Shea's trying to get everybody off the floor. Yeah. This is a hard-fought battle for the Thunder. Fears needs to calm down. He's going to learn that game's over.
Well, everybody's walking off the floor, so it seems like the game is over. Dort with a little shove to Fears.
Yeah, and he just got tied up right there. And just, you know, good job by the players, the coaching staff, and the players from both teams that came off the bench as the game was over. I'm gonna give them, salute them as well for not escalating that.
All right, so despite that, the game is over. Everybody is going to the locker.
Good conversation with Pat Spencer. I saw you talking to him before. I did have a good conversation with Pat Spencer. I just happened to mention.
A little pushing and shoving here. Joe Ingles, Quentin Post. Tempers flare.
Didn't see that coming. Joe Ingles and Post got mixed up down low. Joe had a problem with it. Johan gets in there to kind of regulate things for Minnesota.
Watch this. So they get tangled up. You get the switch happening, and Quentin Post
around the
wraps
head
him around
there,
the head, throws him. And Ingles didn't like it. Quentin Post says, "I am not the one."
Pretty incredible that he could play 3 years of lacrosse at Loyola Maryland.
Into the NBA with your brother, who also does a pretty nice job too. His brother Cam, we're going to see coming up here in Memphis. We're going to spend 4 days in Memphis. We've got 2 games in Memphis.
Whatever it is, it's too long. I'll say it out loud.
And also, you know, I don't mind going there because I can always play golf in Memphis, which is always, you know, a nice thing. But this cold snap that's hitting the South right now on the East Coast has not been conducive to any outside.
Collins been making that shot for a while. Okongwu with a rebound as two Celtics collided. Yeah, Joe Mazzulla's furious. Uh-oh, Sam Cassell holding him back. Look out, Sam! The guy knows jiu-jitsu. Yeah, Tony Dobbins as upset as you ever see him. Joe Mazzulla is hot.
It's going to be attacked, right?
On Joe.
He got pushed. It felt more egregious than the other one down here.
I know you're going to kill Sam for that later.
See, Joe?
It's arguably their best three-point shooter. Can they get him a look? They do. He can't pay it off, though. Loose ball into the hands of Thompson. And meanwhile, Cornett has a hold of Tari Eason's leg on the other end of the court. And the coaches for Houston come out to break it up. Cornett, Eason got tangled up, and then it looked like Cornett had a hold of Eason's leg. We've seen several games in the NBA the last couple days with a lot of extracurricular activity. You see.
So Cornett's obviously going to object to Tari staying over the top of him in that way. And that was his response.
Like initially he got knocked down by Şengün.
Right, you're going to see Tari make absolutely no effort to get off the top. And Cornett obviously got a little aggravated, and that was his response.
They call a technical foul on Eason.
He was very let down that Calvin was not in Atlanta and that he was in the rooms to go lounge. And Kevin Durant just took a shot to the face, man. Hopefully he's okay.
Oh, he's bleeding. Yeah, he is bleeding. And he has some worse for Vit Krejci. Now those two guys have to be separated.
Yeah, he's bleeding, man. That was a big shot, and thought that Krejci should have been more careful. For Kevin, is more so, you know, come on, man. You know, you didn't have to do that. Control yourself.
Let's see what happened here.
And you think about,
right there.
It was Okongwu against Boston taking a shot, and Kevin up playing defense and just goes across his face. That's probably going to be upgraded. Should be to a flagrant one, because that's what we've seen probably the last time incident. And
I believe Okongwu lost a tooth, two of them last night.
Hey, let me say this, Craig.
I believe that whatever side of his face that Brown